Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia, and as you can see by the title of this video, I won a House of Sillage fragrance. So in case you're not following the House of Sillage, which you really should be doing, they've been having like little giveaways and contests for the past several weeks now, and they were giving away their brand new Wonder Woman fragrance, the 80th anniversary edition of the fragrance. And they asked people to write in to explain who was the Wonder Woman in your life and why. So I gave my story and I won. So I'm going to share a little bit of it with you and try not to cry. So I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version because we're not here to do a cry fest. We're here to talk about this amazing fragrance and do this unboxing. But I wrote in the House of Sillage. I told them basically how my mom, who is deceased, is still my Wonder Woman. And basically I told them about my mom was the caregiver for my dad. My dad had a long, drawn out bout with cancer. She was his primary caregiver. It was not until way into the end, close to the end of his life, when she allowed, people from the VA, because my dad was a veteran, to come in and do the little visits and disperse, medicines and stuff like that. But basically, she was the caregiver. So, my dad was bedridden the last few years, and once she called me and told me that he had passed, of course I left work, went straight to the house, and I beat the coroner to the house. So long story short, I beat the coroner to the house, as I said, and my mom actually, by the time the coroner got there, if you have ever witnessed somebody's passing, it is really not something that you want to see, because that is like burned into your memory forever. So my mom actually helped the coroners put my father into the bag, the body bag, and she carefully, prepared him once he was in the bag, wrapping him and the whole nine. And I was just like standing in a corner, just like totally in shock and amazed um that she could do that, that was her last act, that um her last act that she gave him, her last act of service to him was to, prepare him for the last time. So like I said, I'm just in a corner, just like in shock. So let's fast forward. My dad died in 2002 and my son was born in 2003. So I believe that just gave my mom the will to live, because she was my son's primary caretaker. So we would drop him off, either me or my husband would drop him off every morning, come cross town, drop him off at my mom's house. She'd watch him all day. And then after we would get off work, we would pick him up and, take him home. So he was just the love of her life. She died 3 years and 12 days after my dad did. So yeah, the month of May was rough for a long time. But anyway, just what it took for her, as I said, taking care of my dad, and then after that to just jump right in and just become the caregiver for her grandson, and just all that she did for him, and just the strength that it took for her to overcome what she went through, which I know she was still going through it, but to, step in and take care of my son. And I was just amazed at the strength that she had. And, if I could be like just a tenth of the woman that she was. Yeah, so she is my Wonder Woman. And that's basically the Cliff Notes version of the letter that I wrote. And I won the contest. So here we are. So now we're going to get to the happy parts. Okay, I do want to say I'm not trying to glaze over anything or, you know, sugarcoat anything or whatever. If you guys want a dedicated video on just the whole process of what I went through and how to get through to the other side, you know, I would be more than happy to um, do a video on it. Or if you have any specific questions on grief or death or anything like that, I don't mind sharing, because as somebody that's come out and seen the light at the end of the tunnel, if there's something I could do to help you or someone that you love or know that's going through it in the midst of it or about to get into it, you know, that's our job, is to help each other out and help guide each other and help lift each other up. So I have no issues with that at all. If you have any questions whatsoever, want a video, any specific questions, if you guys want to create a list of questions and then I come back and do another video, we can do that as well. So yeah. Let's get to this fragrance, y'all. So you guys know I love the House of Sillage, and I have, right now, I have counted them. I have 13 cupcakes. I will be doing a cupcakes, a favorites of the House of Sillage, a ranking video. I will be doing that soon as well. So I have the original Wonder Woman fragrance, and it is right here. So this is the original. This is the one that came out first. You see, I have a nice little dent in it. So clearly I have been using it. I have been enjoying it and loving it. So I know this cap is probably dirty, but this is what it looks like. Whew, that is filthy. This is what it looks like on the inside. So it says 1984, and then it says Wonder Woman, House of Sillage, and it's dirty, and I apologize. It's absolutely beautiful. Love the fragrance. It's just this beautiful spicy vanilla. I'm going to give you all the notes in a minute, but this is how the new came packaged, and I just wanted to keep the presentation, so by the time I did the video, we could have a true unboxing of this beautiful fragrance. I cannot wait to see this bottle. From what I have heard, the pictures online do not do it any justice. So you guys know I love some fancy bling. I am here for it. So let's go ahead and open this up and get into it. So, oh, look, even the box. Look at the box. How cute is this, right? I love that. And part of the W is Wonder Woman's face, and that is just super cute. And here's all the deets here, and it is 20% parfum oil. So House of Sillage always has a great amount of oils in their perfumes, which gives them the great sillage. Okay, guys, here we go. Here we go. House of Sillage, Wonder Woman 80th anniversary. And the cupcake is sitting upright. Oh, wow. And I'm just looking at this from what you guys are seeing. Wow. Oh, it's cold. It's cold here, guys. So this is so pretty. Okay, so let's point out the details. You have stars going around the fragrance. So instead of the usual, the round Swarovski crystals, you have stars. This is gorgeous. I'm just showing everybody my house, y'all. Sorry about that. And it says Wonder Woman right here. It says House of Sillage right here. There you go. Okay, there we go. That's better. So you can see the stars. You've got your twinkling stars on the top. You know what I just realized, guys? I am missing a crystal right there. See that? It's missing. I'm going to have to point that out. That's the first time I've ever heard or seen anyone that has received a House of Sillage fragrance to actually have a crystal that is missing. And maybe just because these are so strategically placed that it's easy to be seen, but it is sure missing on this. So I'm going to have to let them know that. But other than that, this is absolutely stunning. And you have the WW80 right here. Just absolutely beautiful. So we're going to take this cap off, and that's what the cap is supposed to look like on the other one when it's brand new and shiny and pretty. So not a fingerprint in sight. And this is what the bottle looks like. And I do think this bottle is darker than the bottle for the original. It is. So you have a gradient ombre going on the original, and you have, well, it's still ombre, but it's darker. So there you go. These are the same fragrance. I want to point that out right now. It is the exact same fragrance. It is the exact same fragrance. It is just in a brand new 80th anniversary edition bottle. So let's give it its initial spray. If I could find the sprayer. And you know, with all House of Sillage fragrances, the spray is amazing. This is such a beautiful, spicy vanilla. The first thing that I pick up when I spray this, other than vanilla, is that pink pepper note. It is so beautiful. Such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is not your average vanilla. This is not a bakery vanilla. It's not a smoky vanilla. It is a sweet, spicy vanilla fragrance. So if you want a vanilla with a little kick to it, this is what you need. So if you go on House of Sillage's website, this is the first thing you will see, with them letting you know about this wonderful 80th anniversary fragrance. I'm just going to read the notes really quick. It says, the House of Sillage would like to invite you to take part of this occasion with the exclusive anniversary edition fragrance featuring Divana pink pepper, raspberry, bergamot in the top note, Tulu almond orris in the heart, and musk vanilla absolute in the base. And it says it's a true symbol of empowerment, courage, and confidence in women across the globe. The bottle is stunning. And can you imagine this sitting on your vanity? Oh my goodness. The only reason why I am not spraying this is because this came so late in the day. I already had a fragrance on that I had applied in the middle of the afternoon. I already have the fragrance. I know what it smells like, but this is definitely going to be my fragrance tomorrow of the day. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Which bottle are you loving? Do you love them both? Do you have them both? Were you able to get this one when it originally came out? I know it came out, it left. I think it came out again, it left. And then it came out, I think, one more last time before this beautiful creation appeared. Let me know if you already have this one, if you plan to pick it up, what your thoughts are. Have you smelled the fragrance? If you have any questions about this fragrance, just list it down below. And once again, I want to thank the House of Sillage for taking the time to reach out to your customers, to listen to your customers, and to actually take the time to read all of those letters that came in. Not just my letter, but everybody else's letter as well. This house is really, you know, going above and beyond with having lives and actually listening to customers and taking their recommendations. So I just want to reach out to Nicole and Marco and say thank you so much for taking the time to read my letter and for sending me this beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And we're not done because, first of all, they sent a handwritten note from Nicole, which Nicole, I want to thank you for that. And it was just expressing, you know, saying that she read the letter and sending me a little encouragement. So I want to thank her for that, and the House of Sillage. And also, if you picked up the new fragrance, you received a copy of the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary comic book. So this is awesome as well. And I plan to put this right back into the envelope that I received it in, because this is going to be worth something soon. So I don't want to mess it up or leave it out or anything like that. So this is really, really nice. So this is just a wonderful, wonderful add-on to this beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So once again, thank you so much, House of Sillage. Please comment below. Let me know what your favorite House of Sillage fragrance is. And let me know if you plan to pick this up or if you've ever smelt the fragrance. And let me know below what your thoughts are. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.